Hey there, YouTube. Tristan Blade. I'm about to start a new training program. This training program, 8 week long, simple question. Can you naturally add 2 inches to your chest in 2 months? I'm not the greatest at measuring, but you're supposed to cover the nipples and stand relaxed. And of course I can't fucking do this. Should have practiced measuring my chest. So we're looking at stand relaxed. 38, roughly 38 inches. Standing relaxed. So we'll just round that up to 38 inches. Now, I put a program together, and I'm going to go through that program for the next 2 months. It is a specific program. I'll get more into that later. The minutia. I'll talk about the supplements I'm going to use. Talk about the sets, reps, why I'm doing this exercise, why I'm doing that exercise. Of course, you're going to need that description. Everybody needs that one. And we'll do some shots in the gym and some shots at home. So some videos in the gym of me doing those movements. Whether or not I show... Wait, let me make sure. Okay, we're going. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the movements that we're going to do for this 8-week program. Again, we're doing an 8-week program, chest specific. You need a lot of chest movements, obviously. Why are we doing certain movements? Number one, first thing, Monday, 10 by 3. Speed bench press, or an explosive bench press. It doesn't have to be fast. I'm doing this with a slingshot because I personally feel it's easier for me to just explode right out of the bottom. Like when I'm down here and I explode out, and again, I'm not very good at an explosive or a speed bench, but I feel it's easier for me to do that with a slingshot than it is without one. It helps me reinforce better form. Now we're doing those 10 by 3. They target more explosive fibers. Those happen to be, if science is correct, those happen to be the largest fibers in terms of muscle fiber size. In terms of, we have, endurance fibers, we have explosive, we have the explosive fibers, we have the fibers that are designed not for explosive work, but more for like moderate workload. If you believe in the whole fast, slow twitch, but also some people are bringing up medium twitch fibers. These are the ones that hit your slow twitch fibers, I believe, the explosive ones. Again, I might be wrong, it might be fast twitch. But they hit those fibers which are the largest. You just don't have that many of them. So we're doing 10 by 3. We're going to go at, actually let me check. I actually have my schedule in here. I believe 65. No, we're going at 60% of your 1 rep max. About 60%. I don't have fractional plates. I can't micro load on a bench press. So we'll do 60% for the first 4 weeks. Week 1 to 4, you're doing 10 to 3, 60% your 1 rep max. Then on week 5 and 8, you're going to do 70% of your 1 rep max. You're just going to recalculate, and for someone like me, it's going to be I either round up or round down, depending on where that weight is going to be. So that's the first movement you're going to do, the explosive bench. Then we're going to do incline dumbbell press. We're only doing 3 sets. We're going to do between 9 to 12 reps. Now, here's how I progress on this, or here's how I'm planning to progress. What we're going to do is we're going to start out with 3 sets of 9. Then we're going to do, next week come in, boom, 3 sets of 10. Then 3 sets of 11, third week. Then 3 sets of 12, that's the fourth week. What do we do now? We've already hit our 12th rep. Now we add 10 pounds. Go back down to 9 reps. 3 sets of 9, 3 sets of 10, 11, 12. So for the 8-week program, we're going to progress like that. Then we do our bent over cable fly. In terms of the way you see guys like Kali Muscle, or even if you look at like the really old like Pumping Iron movie or really old training footage of Arnold where he's standing and doing the crossover, I don't really feel a good amount of muscle recruitment doing that. I feel it better when I just bend right over and I have the cables up and I grab and I pull down. Bending over, it's similar to doing this movement, and I feel more of a contraction in the chest, so that's why I do that movement. And for that, I'm going to do 3 sets of, you know, about 12, 15. It's not a set you want to go heavy on. It's not a movement I feel like going heavy on. I don't feel good doing heavy isolation movements for the chest. I don't really feel good. I feel too much strain on the shoulder when doing stuff like that. So I prefer lighter weight. And again, again, bear in mind, these videos of me showing the movements are done on this Alcatel One Touch Pixie Eclipse running KitKat 4.4 for Android, and I don't have the ability to, like, you know, attach it to like a fucking tripod or anything. So it sucks. The footage is very crap, but again, what do you expect? I don't have much. So that's Monday. 10 sets of the bench, 3 sets of the incline dumbbell press, 3 sets of a bent over cable fly. So now we go into Wednesday. Now, what we're also going to do on Monday, first of all, what we're also going to do on Monday is we're also going to do other body parts. You know, we're going to do like biceps, some back, some shoulders, some legs. I originally planned, like this schedule here, it was originally a 5-day-a-week program where I would do legs on Tuesday and Thursday. You know, the first week I ran through it as a test to see, you know, how I felt. It's like, no, I can't do 5 days a week. I got to split this up into just a 3-day-a-week and just stay in the gym longer. I just have to. Now, moving into Wednesday, we're going to start out with an incline press, an incline barbell press on the Smith machine. Now, we don't have, I don't have a bench that can properly, we don't have an incline bench, basically. We have a flat bench, we have a decline bench at my gym. So I got to either do incline dumbbells or I got to do an incline press on the Smith machine. I prefer the Smith machine because I'm already doing dumbbells on Monday. What we're going to do is we're going to do a 5x5 program for that one. We're going to do 5 sets, 5 reps. Now, progressing for that is we add 5 pounds to that every 2 weeks. So we start out with, say, like 135. Week 1 and 2, it's 135. Then it's 140 for 3 and 4. Then it's 145 for 5 and 6. And then so on and so on. That's how we're going to do it. Then we're doing the guillotine press. The guillotine press is something, when I was a kid, I remember 17 in Rochester, New York, well, suburb of Rochester, New York, going to a gym called Club Sport, and there was a guy who was doing this like really weird bench press. He didn't go down to around sternum level. He went to the neck. He went like right here where the bar was hitting. And he said this was a guillotine press. And this is something that Vince Garanda, if I'm butchering the name, forgive me for that. He's like, well, there's something Vince Garanda used to always do. And Vince Garanda told all of his, you know, champion bodybuilders to do the same thing. 17, I didn't know who the fuck Vince Garanda was. I was like, well, who the fuck is this guy? Hey, baby boy. How you doing? Hey. Stop fighting. I got my new puppy fighting one, well, not fighting, but like playing with one of the cats. Fly. This movement, you can sub this movement out if you want to. What you're doing is you're bringing, your elbow is going to be like straight to the side doing this. Like you're going to be coming down like this, where the bar is going to be coming down like it's slicing your neck like a guillotine would. Okay, come here, baby boy. You're going to do 3 sets of 9 to 12. You're going to add 1 rep a week, and then on week 5, just like the incline dumbbell press, you're going to add 5 pounds. Or no, I'm sorry, you're going to add 10 pounds. So you're going to drop back down. Now, the guillotine press, I feel a very, very big stretch coming around the middle to lower chest while doing the guillotine press. Again, if you have bad shoulders, if you have mobility issues that restrict you from doing it, don't do it. Find something else. You know, do like, if you can do a decline press, then just do a decline press. For the 5x5 incline Smith machine, and of course I'm doing the guillotine on the Smith machine simply because I'm bringing it down to my neck. I'm not gonna do something where I could potentially decapitate myself in a gym without some type of a safety mechanism in place. That's why it's on the Smith machine. I am not using a slingshot for these. I don't really feel comfortable with the slingshot on the incline press. I just don't. Guillotine press, if I'm using it, I'm going to have the slingshot going to be coming up to here, basically. Sorrel, come here. Come here. Oh, YouTube hasn't seen you either. YouTube hasn't seen, oh, this is Sorrel. Wait. Say hi. Say hi. I don't really feel comfortable using the slingshot with that. So I'm not going to listen to the regular. Alright. Had a little issue with the camera's batteries died, so I just had to replace the batteries. So where was I? Guillotine press and incline press. Not using the slingshot, just doesn't feel comfortable. And then we're going to round out that day with another 3 sets of bent over cable flies. We're also going to be doing, you know, like overhead press, skull crushers, probably a couple of sets of hack squats. Because I'm basically hitting every body part 3 days a week. I'm just not doing a large amount of volume per body part except the chest. Sorrel, calm down. So moving into Friday, what we're going to start out with is we're going to start out with a flat bench dumbbell press. We're going to do 5 sets, and this one is going to be a bit different. This one we're going to go higher volume, 12 to 15. Again, we're going to follow a very, very similar progression when we do that. We're going to add 1 rep a week once we hit 15, which should be at week 5. We're going to add 5 to 10 pounds. It depends. 5 to 10 pounds for that on how you feel. Again, this is Friday. It's the end of the week. I might just go 5 pounds. I might go 10. It all depends on how I feel when I hit week 5. So you do 5 sets of that. Then we're going right into the spend press. This is, some people would say it's more esoteric. Basically, you're taking 2 plates. I start out with 2.5 pound plates because, again, this is a movement that not many people do. You press them together. Okay, you're holding them together. The smooth side is on the interior, pressed up against the other smooth side of the other plate. And all you do is you contract your chest, you bring them out, and you bring it back in. I have a video of a full set that I did of these that you're going to see in a little bit. You do 3 sets of 12. How do you progress with that, though? Well, you simply add more weight. This is not something you're not going to be doing this with like 2 45-pound plates. It's just, it's too stressful. So you start out with 2.5, Week 1 and 2, you have the 2.5 pound plate on each side for two 2.5 pound plates. Week 3 and 4, 3 2.5 pound plates. Keeping that third plate in the center is going to be a lot harder. So it's going to force you to contract your chest harder to keep those plates together and execute the 3 sets of 12 reps. Then what we do at week 5 is we're going to ditch the 2.5s and we're going to add 2 5-pound plates. So we're just going to have 2 5-pound plates week 5 and 6. Week 7 and 8, 3 5-pound plates. Again, you do this right, your chest will be on fire. It will be burning when you're done. 3 sets of 12 on the Sven press. Then we're going to do dips. Now, I executed these dips at about, I think, 15 reps. And I had maybe like a 10-pound dumbbell, maybe a 5-pound dumbbell attached. Again, this is after 8 sets already. Without the aid of a slingshot. I've already did 8 sets. My chest was dead. I'm going to switch these over to just body weight because these are going to be 3 burnout sets where you're doing like 20 reps at a time. And that's it. Boom. That's the end of the program. Now, if 3 sets of 20 dips gets too easy with body weight, yeah, sure, by all means, add some weight. But don't go below 15. I wouldn't go below 15 for this. I want that to be that burnout set that just like really pumps a lot of blood into the chest. Then of course, like preacher curls, like T-bar rows, deadlift, like that's like Friday is when I'm gonna deadlift too. And that's gonna be the program. Now you'll see. Now I might change a few things up here or there on the fly while I'm in the gym. Just depends how I feel. It just depends on, maybe I don't want to do preacher curls, maybe I'll do dumbbell curls instead. For like the triceps, the fucking shoulders, the back, the legs, those, okay, I'll change whatever I want when I want to. But I'm not changing my chest routine. Unless I fucking injure myself, chest routine is going to stay the way it is right now. So that's the basic program. We're going to roll a couple of clips of the basic exercises. Again, this was done on a really crappy phone. I am not a professional. So, sorry. She's a bad girl, let her be free.
Yeah. I've never seen something about her. I love this stuff too, but I guess she's getting that from my mother. That's what it does. No, you don't do that. Right? You don't do that to her. You know what's coming. It's coming.
Sunday. Alright. Can't wait for regular season. We got 4 weeks of preseason.
The Giants play this year.
Do they? Oh, that's gonna be great. Our first game in the division.
Yeah, they're playing each other's division this year. Steelers and Giants. So I'll be rooting for the Giants 3 games this year. Bengals, Ravens, Giants. So we're playing the Cowboys and the Redskins. Yeah.
Alright, so we've gone over all the routine. We've gone over, the schedule and everything, the exercises in general. Now we're going to go over the supplements that I'm planning to use. I'm planning to do this off of anything I can get at Walmart. So right off the bat, we're going to go with this little mass gainer here, okay? We're going to get, that's per 2 scoops, okay? So we're going to get about 520 calories, 20 grams of protein per scoop, or per 3 scoops, sorry. Because that's for 6 scoops right there, I'm sorry. So we're going to do that, 3 scoops of that, on the night that we've trained. We're going to throw some peanut butter in, we're going to throw a banana in, we're going to get that protein content up to about 30 grams very, very easily. Plus more calories. Maybe add a little bit of cereal, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. We're going to go with our standard protein of choice, EAS soy protein, chocolate. I love the chocolate. 20 grams per scoop. I'm only going to do about 2 scoops a day. 1 at breakfast, 1 post-workout. Off the rack creatine from 6 Star, just pure creatine monohydrate. Off the rack Body Fortress creatine hydrochloride. Off the rack NOS Blast. Good amount of caffeine in terms of L-arginine, citrulline, agmatine. Not really heavily dosed, but the caffeine is there, and the caffeine is what I'm going for. We got our daily multivitamin from Walmart. We got our Walmart, Nature Made 5,000 IUs of D3. We got our DHEA at 50 milligrams. We're taking 2 of those a day. Again, from Walmart. Walmart, fish flax, borage, omega-3, 6, and 9, taking 2 of those a day. This is our basic stack. Okay, this is my stack. This is what I'm taking every day. Now I do have Gatorade that I'll probably mix in with the creatine, hydrochloride for the intra workout. Friday it was like 100 degrees in the gym. Okay? But this is my stack. It's nothing insane. I mean, you could probably run for a 1 month supply. This would be under. Well, no, this would be depending. If you're doing 3 days a week, you might only need one of these mass gainers a month. Possibly about 4 of those tubs of protein a month. So that'd be about $65. You might be able to get away with about $100, maybe a little bit more than $100. I'd have to do all the pricing, but you might be able to get away with about $100 for the stack together, all together. Boom, that's it. Now it's Monday. I've already gone through the first week. I'm still feeling good, and my chest is fine. It's not very sore. It's normally sore Tuesday, Wednesday. Once I'm done with a few sets on Wednesday, I'm feeling pretty good in the middle of the workout. Thursday it's a bit sore, but Friday it's not that bad. And then Saturday, Sunday I'm perfectly fine. So we're gonna see how week 2 turns out.